be recorded and monitored. If you wish to block any future calls of this nature, dial 7 now. To accept this call, press 5 now. To decline this call, hang up. Thank you.
Good morning, good people. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Hoffman. We're doing well. I hope you're doing okay.
Yes.
Are you doing well? Well, I guess you're doing well this Monday morning?
Yes, I'm doing fine. I was just talking with Agnes before. We're in the process of another paperwork. Have you received anything from Universal Life Church yet?
Nope.
Okay. I'm a little bit concerned about them. I sent funds to them to have several things cleared up and haven't yet, but we need to give it time, I guess. Anyway, we're finding that this one that promised the help and stuff is turning cold feet again as usual, and we're having to go another route again still.
Yeah.
But the main thrust is I discovered something that I didn't know about or hadn't heard much about in the time that I've been away from the law books and stuff. I guess there's a federal case citing or something called Brady that has to do with and it says the proper term of it is Brady violations, and it has to do with prosecutors going way over their court positions to the point of acting as another individual, such as a witness or expert witness or something like that, portraying to the jury things that they are supposed to tell through the proper channels, which is having an expert witness or a regular witness and giving the questions and getting the answers from them, rather than portraying to the jury that they're a first-hand witness and this happened because of this, and it's all pure theory and nothing in the evidence points to what they're trying to say. Now, in my instance here, Prosecutor Burchard not only did that with the jury, he was allowed to tell the jury that you are supposed to, under Washington state law, you are supposed to look at the evidence in the most favorable light of the prosecution. And if that's an absolute, according to their law system and stuff, that's the same as telling the jury that I'm the only one telling the truth and these defendants are liars, so you have to find them guilty. That takes away our right to a fair trial immediately out of the chute, even before there's any evidence.
You know, I've heard, I'm not a legal expert and I don't know all the meanings, but I've heard the term Brady violation many, many times used by other people.
Yes, well, this is where I'm at with it, because this goes to finding in the court papers, finding the evidence of the bill of sale for the Interdynamics KG99 and finding a serial number on that bill of sale, and then having a proper attorney go through public disclosure to the FBI and asking them for a copy sheet of what weapons were destroyed from 1986 to 1990, say. And if that, in this instance, we were hoping that this one would come on board and do that, because it would be more likely that they would receive information that wasn't redacted. Now, there's been enough time in between here and they did it clandestinely enough that they probably did not tell the people who destroyed the weapon that this was in the Hoffman-McGinnis trial and it needed to be destroyed discreetly. I'm sure that they used a ruse or a cover over it and just said that this is a confiscated weapon. We don't know where it came from, yada yada, and had it destroyed. But still, the FBI has their own sequence of things, and in order to destroy a weapon according to their rules and structurings and laws and stuff, they have to write down the description of the weapon and the serial number, and those are kept in file. Now, we want that to appear to us because then it makes the prosecutor out to be a liar. And it opens everything for me. It proves that I did not kill or hurt anyone.
Well, I certainly hope and pray for your success in this endeavor.
Well, that's the absolute truth. And the support of that is a full rendition of Dr. Whitehurst's video on his resignation from the FBI. Agnes has to have that. That's one of the things that she's working on right now, is getting the volume up to where she can hear what is being said in that video. For some reason, what you sent to her, she's not understanding her smartphone right, or it didn't come through volume-wise for the audio on that. I don't know. We've been having several little detailed things that come up that create problems that we can't overcome. I don't have the capability to explain to her over the phone, with not having anything in my hand or anything in my mind about what her smartphone is capable of doing and stuff. And I make suggestions, but the suggestions don't mean so much because she's not aware of the capabilities of her smartphone versus her laptop versus her tablet, that sort of thing. When we get that done, she will present this to where it's supposed to go, and we will see if they will come on board or not. That's the only thing I know right now. It's been a struggle because Agnes does her very best in trying to put down what I have to say, and at the same time, she's trying to be concise so it's not overbearing and not overburdening to whoever's listening to this. But at the same time, there are certain key things that are being left out, and when she reads to me over the phone, then I've got to tell her this needs to be inserted in there because it's important that it's understood there. And we go around and around about what she can do and this and that, but it sort of boggles the time limit on our phone and stuff, and that's one of the things that it's creating costs that we don't need. And I try to explain to her and have her start on the laptop, because the laptop has the capability of writing down something and taking that single line out if need be, and she doesn't understand the capabilities of her laptop. And she's stuck on hating the computer system, and I don't blame her for that. It's with that, but even with her disliking it as much as she does, she found you folks, and she's found the rest of the things that have moved us farther along to where we're at the point to where we can prove my innocence. So we have to continue.
Yeah, I understand where she's coming from. On computers can be
Yes,
computers can be very frustrating.
Well, and not only that, brother, it's she's been at this for 5 years.
Yeah,
She signed on her own way and hasn't received one nickel in payment.
yeah,
So
right. She spent her own money, I'm sure.
yes,
Yeah,
lots. There was when we did the send outs to the Justice Department places last spring. It cost her 147 euros, and we got no answer one from any of them. So, and she, before that, she sold her vehicle so that she could pay this attorney in Delaware, this Kenneth Abraham, and he took the money and split. So.
yeah. I've never came across a good attorney. I'm not saying they don't exist. If there is one, I've just never met one. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm that way too. I'm getting that way very much so too. What the problem is they go to law school and they're taught in law school how to lie.
Yes,
And they use it to their own advantage. It's not being able to work justice anymore. It's who's the best liar.
That's right. That's right.
That's too bad. That's terrible. That shrinks our capacity, our human capacity for self-expression and for self-righteousness in an honorable fashion, and hundreds of other things that I can't even deem, because I can't see myself doing that. I thought about law school back in the days because of the business structure and things like that, and I went as far as I could with learning business, corporate law, and things like that. But there were things in there that I did not like, so I didn't go any further with that. We have to conduct ourselves honorably if we're going to present ourselves to the people and present what products we manufacture, either by hand or through a business or what have you. We have to be honorable. It leads right back to the thing that my cellie is going through right now. He's ordered a hot pot, and that's a plastic heat container that holds about a quart of water. And for the last 5 times now, he's received from this company, Union Supply Direct, a hot pot that when you put hot water in it and put water in it and try to heat it up, about halfway through the cycle, all of a sudden it leaks and empties out through the bottom. There's a plate there and stuff, and the sealing is not done right on it, and it implodes, goes and drops all the water out through, and destroyed some paperwork that I had on the table because we hadn't expected it to malfunction. So I had paperwork that I had to redo all over again, 10 pages worth of stuff that, and I had to chew on my celly a little bit. Don't put water in your hot pot and walk away from it. Go out to yard and stuff and expect it to be there. Test it first. You have to be there with it. So he said he would, and so far that portion of it is good, but the problem is we still haven't got a decent hot pot out of it, and mine is broken too, and such a wonderful life here being a prisoner.
Yeah. What a
And
mess.
I'm not about to order another one until he gets one that's capable of doing what it's supposed to do under their warranty. I don't want to play warranty hopscotch with them, get a new hot pot and send it back the next day and so forth. This has been 5 times now. We're into the second month or more of this. Well, it started when Agnes came. My hot pot went out then, and he said he had one, and he ran it through, and it didn't work, and this and that, and when it went down, he sent it back because it was still under warranty, and he sent 5 back and forth now, and the last one did the same thing again. So I told him to put in a note in the hot pot. This is the last time we go through this. You need to start manufacturing goods that are comply with your warranty. That we don't have to rely on the warranty to get this done, because what good is a warranty if the merchandise is no good? It doesn't go one day. Anyway, yeah, that's some of the wonderfulness. Oh, and I got a job offer here last night not last night, the night before. 1:30 in the morning. 3 officers come to my door.
Wow.
And asked me if I wanted to go to work for them as a porter in the medical building.
Okay.
And I was full asleep, and when I woke up, I thought it was about count time, and immediately grabbed the ID cards to go to the window, and couldn't understand what the guy was saying because he wasn't speaking into the little air vent in the door, and was turned to the side and saying whatever he was saying. And I says, "You're going to have to come to where I can hear you to understand what you're saying, because I can't read your lips. You're turned away from me." And he wanted to get smart and says, "I'm here to ask you if you want this job or not." I says, "What job?" "Oh, we have a job opening for you in the medical as a porter." And I thought it was a sit-up, seeing 3 officers standing outside my door. So I said no, and they turned and walked away immediately. I've worked as a porter in the medical at Monroe and stuff, and I saw 7 of my good people that I cared about die with either cancer or some other disease or something, and I had enough of it. And I don't, with knowing what goes on here, with their medical system is even more lax, and there's been 15 people die since I've been here, I don't think I want to be around any of that. I've got enough problems that I have to deal with without catching every germ or virus that comes down the pipe through that place there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if I'm qualified as being able to
You have 60 seconds remaining.
bacteria and stuff down if they don't give me the proper equipment to work with, or the proper astringent cleansers and stuff to be able to work with. So I told them no. Anyway, that's all the news I have for now. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'm still alive and well.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Well, I pray.
I'm not giving up. No.
I pray you stay in good health, and I pray health upon and blessings upon you and Agnes, and
Thank you.
God will work a miracle to get you out of there.
Blessings for you to keep up the good work. Remember what was said of river of truth will wash away a mountain of lies.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yep.